Tiny Games here, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another Discord Dreamsnaps review video. There's been a lot of amazing submissions in the Discord that I really want to kind of go through. I think the passion was there for the week of the Little Mermaid Under the Sea theme, so we've got a lot of great submissions to show off. I'm really excited to get into it, so let's jump right over to Discord. But before I get there, I just want to leave a little reminder. If you could leave a like or comment or subscribe, it would mean the absolute world to me as a small content creator. So if you want to make my day, please leave a little like. But yeah, enough me trying to plug some support. Let's go to Discord. Okay, so here we are in Discord, and we're starting off with Pupster again, who's put, "Hey guys, here is our Under the Sea submission. Decided to go with the celestial turtle pose. Not sure if it's a better shot, but it looks more fun. I wish I could have had Ariel in her mermaid outfit, but obviously not possible in a room. I hope the illusion of being underwater works well enough to rank." And I just want to say that this picture is stunning. I love it. I love the use of this cork flooring to look like the seabed. Seabed, is that what it's called? Well, the sand under the sea. Obviously you got a couple of like crabs, lobster, things like that to represent the sea animals. The use of Eric's statue here is fantastic, and then obviously this under the sea wallpaper. So I think this is a brilliant job. I do like the playful funness of the celestial turtle. I think that was a great addition, and obviously the little bubbles that these lights give off is a fantastic addition to, and obviously the bubbles coming from your snorkel mask. So definitely gives Under the Sea vibes. I really like this. I think this is going to do extremely well. Next up, we have Winter Dragonfly, who's put, "Last minute submission. Thank goodness I had this room basically done already. Did tweak it some, but this is it. So glad they changed Eric's T-pose and texture. This is so much better. Wish we had the statue from the movie, but this is better than before." And I agree. I do wish we had the statue from the movie. So this is a great photo. Again, you've kind of used this cork flooring and the same wallpaper. Honestly, brilliant choices. I love how you've made your character look like Ariel as well. And then you've got the lobster, the crab, the celestial turtle, obviously all the shells and everything. Like, every part of this is really cool, and it really reminds me of Ariel's grotto, which I love. So I think this is a really good submission. Definitely under the water vibes. Absolutely love this. Next up, we have Princess Star Butterfly, who's put, "Well, I was just testing out different angles and seeing if I liked Eric's statue in this, and, well, I accidentally hit send. So here is my new Dreamsnap, and I love this. Again, the kind of underwater grotto shipwreck vibes, which I love. Obviously, your character looks very Arialis-esque-ish. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I think it's really interesting. I can tell that you've used the snake for this pose, which I think is very clever, because even though you don't see the snake, it obviously makes your character kind of stand slightly differently, which I think is very smart. So that was a really clever trick to use. Obviously, all these tricks with like the aquariums and stuff. I think this is a fountain here. I think this feels like a fountain animation. Now, I could be wrong, so obviously feel free to correct me, but that's what that kind of looks like. But yeah, very good. And then we have the aquarium here, which gives all the bubbles and everything. The use of the octopus, and there's a lot of DLC stuff here. So the shipwreck item is from the DLC. We've got the flooring, these cogs, the octopus and the starfish, and these oasis glass. That's all new content. So they've been great additions to put in your Dreamsnap. Obviously, a lot of the original in-game items, you know, the pirate treasure item, I don't know what you call it. Obviously, you've used a little crab here, this shell table, Scar's little smoking, cooking pot thing. So yeah, this is a great collaboration of kind of using the DLC stuff mixed in with some of the original items, and it all makes for a very beautiful shot. Next up, we have Wild Faye, who's put, it was a crazy full week, but I managed to get my Sea Witch's Lair pick in just in time, and this is gorgeous. I love the kind of darker direction you've gone with it, with the Ursula vibes. I think that was a really great choice. The kind of faint light that's coming in from this top left corner is stunning. Your makeup is stunning. Obviously I love the outfit, again using the kind of like starfish, the octopus, and this is the rocky terrain, also known as rock rug, which you've used, which is again a great addition. The sea snail, the crab, like yeah, it's definitely giving underwater vibes. You've got the bubbles here, which I can't tell if they're from a lamp or if they're from the aquarium, but again, great addition, love that. Think it really does add to the photo. The lighting in this is gorgeous, so I think this is a brilliant shot, and I'm really excited to see how well you do. Next up, we have Missy, who's posted their final submission. This really bright and vibrant shot. I know you said Mickey photobombed it, so we've got him here on the right hand side. Again, loving the use of these items, the oasis glass, the seashells, the sea snails, and the pearls. That is such a good touch. And then all this lighting in the back, it's very vibrant, very eye-catching, definitely kind of bioluminescent, which is, I love that. I think it's great. I think it's a beautiful picture. I love how playful it looks with the celestial turtle here at the front as well. So I think this is a great photo, and I'm excited to see how you do. Next up, we have that one girl with their submission, and this is so cute. I love this flooring. I think this flooring works really well with the wallpaper. Obviously you've got the porthole window and the ship one, so this is kind of like under the sea living space. I was going to say bedroom, but there's no bed in it, so I probably can't really say bedroom and there's no bed, but you know what I mean. This kind of like living space area. You know, you've made use of the scallop chair, I think it's called, and then Ursula's little footstool. I think it's called a footstool, but you know what I mean. And then obviously using a lot of Moana's items, which is really great, you know, for the sea anemone and the fang coral and everything like that. Like, such good choices. I absolutely adore this submission. I think it's really great, and I love how your character looks and everything like that. So well done. Next up, we have Wolfie with their Under the Sea submission, and this is an under the sea bedroom. There's a bed in here. This is a bedroom. But I love this, the kind of like shell corally seating area is really cute. This must be a dish. This must be a food item. Now, I'm making it my very intention to do an all the recipes video. I have seen Cupcakers Gaming has come out with one already, and I was actually gutted. I was like, no, because she beat me to it. But I did say ages and ages ago when I posted my original recipe videos that I was going to do one for the update, but I've needed to like get the resources, like all the ingredients and stuff, and obviously I need enough ingredients that I can make all the recipes in one go. So that's my delay with that basically. So yeah, but this item looks really cool. I noticed there's like a cup of tea in the background as well. Excuse me, but that looks incredible. That again must be one of the new recipes, so I think that looks amazing. I love all the like potion shelves and everything like that. I think this is a beautiful submission. I love how cute your character looks, and obviously all the sea themed decor as well. I think it's just stunning. Next up, we have Blush Danielle, who's done my princess bedroom under the sea entry. And again, this is a bedroom. There's a bed. I can officially say it's a bedroom. But I love this. I love all the colors. The colors are really great in this. Like obviously the green rug and then this kind of like tealy couch seat combination, and obviously the kind of like teal blue bed. And then the use of the vine wall is really, really nice. I really like that addition. And I love how it looks behind the bed, giving very kind of like seaweed vibes. And obviously you've used that with this vine decoration that goes on the ceiling. Such a clever touch, a great addition. I love all the shells and the pearls. Oh, it's so beautiful. And the luminescent flowers at the front. Mwah, chef's kiss. I love that. These luminescent flowers are like some of my favorites. So yeah, this is a beautiful submission. Your character looks adorable. So I'm really excited to see how you do. This is such a great photo. Next up, we have CH Teacher, who's put, the mermaid furniture isn't my favourite, so I didn't use much. I tried to make it cute. And I agree, I'm not usually a fan of the mermaid pieces. Obviously, I kind of went all out with my own submission, but I agree. I feel like they're very situational to kind of use, so I don't use them very often. But I must admit, your submission is very, very cute, very spa vibes, which I love. You've got the pool in the background. I think this is a really unique take on the theme. I have heard a couple of people talk about how they wanted to do kind of like spa type vibes. And obviously this has that kind of spa, beachy kind of essence to it, which I love. I think this is a great submission. I think it's very fun, very playful. I am excited to see how it does when it comes to the results. Next up, we have Christian Henry with their submission, and this is so cute. I love this. I love how playful it is with you and the turtle, like how you're looking at each other in this photo is so cute. I love the use of the tangled rug. I love that it brings in more of that purple pink vibe, especially since you have the kind of like purple pink colors on the benches, on the seats and everything like that. So I think the purple rug was a really, really great addition in terms of tying all these colors together and also adding a bit of vibrancy to the photo. Obviously with a lot of the furniture used, these photos can go very blue, because obviously the blue flooring, the blue wallpaper, the blue decor, like obviously it's very blue themed, which makes sense. It's under the sea, so I love that the purple just brings an extra color into it, adds a bit of dimension. I think that's so great. And obviously all the little elements like the decor, the mirror and everything like that. I think this is a great photo. I'm very excited to see your results. Next up, we have Chloe with her submission, which is her aerial submission with her roomie Ursula. I think that's what you just said. I'm like, I can't remember what you just wrote. It was just on my screen, but I forget. But I love this. I kind of love the two-tone color of it. A bit like the last submission in how the kind of purple adds some dimension and adds some more color to it. But I love that you've kind of got this darker area against this lighter, brighter, vibrant blue space, which I think is really cute. I love how it works together as a whole room, but also you can see the divide, you can see the spacing, which I absolutely love. And obviously this table here is adorable. I love this table. I've had this table for a long time actually. It is a really good table, so I love that you've used that table here, just to kind of add in that really bright pop of gold, which ties in quite nicely to this mirror as well. Just kind of like those smaller details. I love how it's so cohesive as a picture, and obviously you've got the Eric statue in the middle. I love this. I think this is great. Next up, I don't even know if I should comment on this, but I'm gonna comment on this. My amazing husband my amazing husband did a submission. Let's have a look at this sweetie. So obviously he is literally just doing this for the moonstones. He has not a care in the world. My husband has started up the game. He recently got Game Pass again, and so I do use his shop for buying items and things like that. It's kind of handy to have an extra shop to purchase from. Even though more often than not, I use his shop to give gifts to other people. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, my husband has this in his shop. Do you want to come buy? So yeah, but the idea is that it was going to help me get pixel shards and everything like that. So I mean, there's definitely sea elements. We have the Eric statue, which is amazingly cropped off. We have the Lagoon Little Mermaid dresser and the Little Mermaid lamp. So they were great additions. I cannot. This is something. This is something. It is a work. But yeah, this is my husband's submission, so he's guaranteed to get 4K moonstones for sure. Now, after that, why don't we move on to another beautiful submission? And this is Ainsley's Under the Sea submission with the crocodile chasing her. And this is so adorable. I love it. I love it. This is amazing. I love the use of the bubbles here. I think they've come from the aquarium. Yeah, I'm sure it's the aquarium. Obviously, you got Eric's like ship in the background and then his statue, but all these flowers that just look like kind of like under the sea seaweed and foliage and everything like that. Like this is very underwater vibes and I love it. Obviously, you've used the octopus here, and the starfish and the pearls. Like, this is a really beautiful and cohesive image. I absolutely adore this. I don't know where this was taken though. I'm assuming this has been a photo that you took in what you call it, Eternity Isle, but I don't know where in Eternity Isle. I want to guess the lagoon. No, it's not called the lagoon. Is it? One of the areas that is like near Rapunzel's side. Like, that's where I think it's taken, but I'm not sure. But this is what I love. I love that, like, I can tell this is Eternity Isle. Like, I think you can tell from the background, the trees here, which kind of gives it away. But this looks under the sea. I couldn't place it exactly because this just looks like its own unique space, and that's one of the things that I adore with Dreamsnaps is the fact that, you know, there's so many creative ideas and it's just creating these new worlds, and the fact that people can make images like this is just incredible. So this is an absolutely wonderful submission. I'm very excited to see how you do because this is stunning. Next up, we have Emmy Bouquet, who's put, can't remember the last time I participated in Dreamsnaps, but one of the Star Path duties literally told me to submit a photo. So here is my Under the Sea Decor Challenge submission. Oh, you should get on Dreamsnaps. Dreamsnaps is so good. I love Dreamsnaps. I'm a big fan of it. But this is a beautiful submission, and I think it's really creative. So one of the first things that I want to point out that probably is quite clear is obviously the character isn't in this photo, which I think is a brilliant touch. I think that's really creative, very clever. I love that this looks under the sea. You've obviously used the under the sea wallpaper, but you've used this new like fencing, I want to call it, which is from the DLC expansion, and it looks like this rocky Atlantis kind of situation, and I love that. I think that's so creative. And then you've used like obviously like certain sea creatures like the snail, the octopus, the starfish, but I love the pops of color with like these tall coral pillars. Obviously you've got this, which is one of those they're for the time bending thing, cores, ancient cores. Like, this just looks so cool, along with Rapunzel's flower and then the luminescent flowers. Like, there's just a real vibrancy to this photo, which I adore and love. I think this is a really great submission, and it genuinely looks like it could be found under the sea, which is what I love. I'm loving these submissions that have gone, okay, you've told me to be under the sea, so I'm gonna make this under the sea. And I think this is a great way of showing how, like, I guess Gameloft could technically make an underwater biome without us being physically kind of in an underwater space. Like, there's a lot of trickery you can do with decor and things like that to make something feel like it's underwater without actually having to animate actual water, if that makes sense. So yeah, I adore this. I think this is a great photo. I love it. It's so unique. I think this is incredible. So well done on this. Next up, we have Melly B, who submitted their picture, and this is so fun and playful. Again, like, just these under the water submissions are so good. I love the creativity that's come forth from the community. Obviously, we've got the fountain tiles here spouting up the water, which is great. It looks like kind of like a shipwreck, under the sea treasure trove, which is really cool. I love how your character looks like they're dressed up for scuba diving, which is really fun. And obviously all the pirate treasure and everything like that intertwined with all the coral, all the seaweed, the anemone and the shells. Like, this is a beautiful submission. I love it. It's so vibrant, so colourful. I'm very excited to see how you do. Okay, next up we have Lexia's submission, and this is so gorgeous. The colors on this, oh my god, they just draw you in. It's so vibrant, so light, so bright. I love it. Obviously the use of the new plant foliage decor, whatever you want to call it, again giving that kind of seaweed type vibe. I love that. I love this new pathing as well. This is part of the update, or DLC, I should say. I love this. This looks like, you know, little pebbles under the sea, which is really cute. The use of the, like, coral anemones, the starfish. Honestly, it's so good. What is this? What is this sword? Is this one of those those are items that you can pick up, the gift items? Is that what that is? That looks really cool. Again, kind of giving Ariel's grotto type vibes in a way, like sunken treasures with like the harp, the lion statue, the sword, obviously Eric's statue as well. And then you've framed it so beautifully with Ariel's castle in the background, which I think is just stunning. So stunning. One of the things I've loved about this, and I did tear down my build completely, but it's kind of given me inspiration to decorate for Ariel's house, Ariel's area, with these items that I really didn't like to begin with, but I've kind of got this kind of creativity that's now like, well, actually, maybe we can do something with this. Because I always didn't like how Ariel's castle kind of stood out like a sore thumb, because it was so bright, so colourful. I felt like it didn't fit in. But actually seeing a lot of these submissions, creating my own, has really inspired me. So I really want to do a proper build for Ariel rather than having her just dumped in the ocean, because some of these setups just look so good. They're so creative. I love these. Okay, and now we come to our last two submissions. The first one from Curls Fantasy, who's put recreating my storage room theme but with some flair. My tags aren't that great, but I really love how this turned out. And honestly, I almost went in the same sort of direction. After seeing your storage room, I really wanted to do an interior build, but I didn't get the tags as high as I wanted them to be. So I was like, do you know what? I'll just leave it. I'll do an exterior build and we'll have it at that. But this is so stunning. How you've used the snake and it looks like kind of like a sea eel type creature. Obviously all the little decor elements with the fish like the octopus, the starfish and everything like that. All the coral shells and anemones. Oh, this is so good. This is such a beautiful photo. I absolutely love this. I think it's so incredible. And obviously all the bubbles coming up everywhere, which I assume are either from the lamps or from the aquarium. But yeah, it's a really, really great addition. Also, I'm seeing this shell at the front. That's not the normal shell. So this, I think, is some sort of new dish, maybe one of the new recipes. But yeah, that's incredible. And then obviously this is the little LeFou coconut statue, so I love that. I think that's a great touch. Honestly, this is such a great picture. So full of life, so full of colour. Very vibrant. I love how your character looks. She's so beautiful. Her hair looks amazing. I absolutely adore this submission. I think you've done an amazing job. And then lastly, we have Ali, who said they did end up tweaking their submission a bit. I love this. It's so fun and playful. Obviously, you got the bubbles at the front, all the little manta ray lights. Well, actually, I don't think they're lights. I think they're just ceiling decor and stuff like that. But either way, you've used those, which is really cool. I love how you've used this flooring, and it's something a bit different because obviously a lot of the people who've done the indoor submissions use the cork flooring, which was the flooring I was going to use. But this is clever. I would never think to use this flooring, but it works really, really well, and I think it ties in very nicely with the more purple, darker coloured under the sea wallpaper. Obviously, you've used Vanessa here. Again, this is kind of like a juxtaposed photo with a darker, kind of more purpley vibes, and then the brighter, vibrant blue and pink vibes, which I love. This is a really creative submission. I'm so excited seeing all these submissions. They're so, so good. Honestly, excellent work. Now, as a secret addition, I want to show off this submission from Granny Gamer 1. We actually came across their submission when we were voting, so they hadn't submitted this yet in the Discord, but they have done now that they've seen that we came across it, and I love this submission. It was so good. We came across it when voting, and it really, really stood out to me then, and this is such a beautiful photo. I thought, you know what, it's in my last video, but I'm going to show it off again. This is absolutely beautiful. I love these columns. I love the lighting. I love the fact that it looks obviously like a shipwreck under the sea, and then you got this kind of scuba gear on. Honestly, this photo is so, so, so good. So huge congrats on your submission. I think this is absolutely wonderful, and I'm so glad I could give it a vote because it definitely deserves it. Now, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone in the Discord who's been submitting their dream snaps for me to review. I honestly could not do this without you, so I super duper appreciate you all for submitting and let me showcase your dream snaps. Please, if you want to be a part of this video, or the next videos I should say, showing off dream snaps, don't forget to join my Discord and post your dream snaps, and then you can be featured on a future video. So thank you to the community for letting me share these. I really appreciate it, and obviously thank you to everyone who likes and comments on my videos, and of course a huge shout out to my channel members. Again, you are such a great help here on this channel and everything like that, and I really, really appreciate you. So thank you so much for becoming a member for those that are, and obviously those that have been gifted memberships, enjoy them. I hope you like them, and obviously the emotes that you get to use with them and everything like that. But I will leave this video here. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the submissions. I'm very excited to show off the festive submissions next week. I will probably do a video at some point, like before here, after here, I don't know when I'm uploading stuff. I don't know when I'm posting stuff, so if I don't talk to you before then, happy Christmas, happy New Year. I hope you have the most amazing festive holidays if you are celebrating. Just have an amazing time. Enjoy your holidays if you have them, because I know there's plenty of people who will be working hard over this festive season, such as nurses, doctors, retail staff and everything like that. So enjoy your time if you do celebrate or have any celebrations coming up. Have fun, stay safe, love to you all, and see you in the next video. Bye guys!